Hello friends, this is Casey at the Bodie's Homestead, and in today's video I'm going to show you that I am going to be pressure canning homemade enchilada sauce in the Presto Precise electric canner. I'm going to be using 6 cups of chicken stock, 3 6-ounce tomato paste, 3 15-ounce tomato sauce, 1 can of chipotle peppers and adobo, 5 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons garlic powder, 2 tablespoons onion powder, 2 tablespoons cumin, and 2 tablespoons salt, and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So we're going to get all this incorporated into the pot because it needs to simmer for 20 minutes. I am going to run the chipotle peppers and adobo through my blender so that it's all the same consistency. Okay, so far I have in here the chipotle peppers and adobo. I just pureed them up. Now I'm going to add in my 6 cups of chicken broth, my 3 cans of tomato sauce, and my 3 cans of tomato paste. Okay, so now I've switched over to a whisk because I am going to incorporate all of the tomato paste because that is what's going to thicken our sauce into the mixture here. And then last but not least, I will add in my brown sugar, my salt, my chili powder, my cumin, my onion powder, and my garlic powder. And then I will show you setting up the canner while this comes up to a boil. Okay, this is what our sauce is looking like. It coats the back of the spoon beautifully. It's the perfect consistency. Now as I bring this up to a boil to get it to simmer for 20 minutes, I will show you the process of using the Presto Precise electric canner. Okay friends, so once you get your canner out, this is what it looks like on the inside. Here's the outside. You need to fill your canner to the first mark here with water for pressure canning. So I'm going to do that real fast. Okay, now we're going to look down here and we're going to turn this to pressure canning. Hit the next button. It's going to ask you how many minutes you want to pressure can for. We're making enchilada sauce, so we're going to do it for 50 minutes. Okay, now it's going to tell me to insert my jars. Now what I do is I have my regular jars here. I'm going to take each jar and fill it halfway with warm water and then put it inside the canner. Okay, now I have all my jars inserted, as you can see, with the water in there. I'm going to put the lid on, turn it to locked, close the handle, hit next. Now it's going to warm the jars. This takes about 20 minutes. You want to make sure that your pressure regulator is off. And I mean completely off. Sorry about, boy, I got water spots all over this bad boy, don't I? Until the time comes to put it on when we're going to can. That's what they recommend. They don't recommend anything else other than keeping it off. So I will bring you back when the jars are all warmed and we're ready for the next step. Okay, friends. Now, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, it's telling us to fill the jars. So now we're going to open the lid. And you'll see we've got nice, sterilized, warm jars. Now, you do not want to dump the water from those jars into your canner. Don't mind my messy sink. You're going to want to grab a jar. Okay. Make sure you have it really good. Over to the sink, dump the water, and then fill your jars. And you're going to do that with every single jar until you have your canner filled, and then you can put them in and pressure can them. So I am going to get these jars all filled with my beautiful delicious. I tried some to make sure all the spices were right. Enchilada sauce. You want to fill this up to an inch headspace. So that's right there at the bottom, that bottom rim. I know that's the super popular headspace, but that's what it is. So right, perfect, right exactly there. Okay, I'm gonna get all these jars filled up, and then I will come back and show you the next step, guys. Okay, don't mind my spillage, guys. It's never a true canning session unless you make a mess. I am wiping the rims of my jars to make sure that I get a good seal. Then I'm going to put all the lids on, and we're going to get these bad boys put into the canner. So when you are pressure canning, you only want to put the lid on fingertip tight. So you literally screw the lid on, fingertip tight. Screw the lid on, fingertip tight. That's it. Okay, the jars are now all in the canner. Aren't they beautiful? Now we're going to put the lid back on. Oops. This way. In the locked position. The arm comes down and we lock it in place. Then we go next. Now it's going to heat up. The whole canner is going to heat up. After it heats up, it's going to start venting, and a timer will come up on this little thing right here, and it'll say vent 10 minutes. So after it's vented for 10 minutes, it will beep, and then this little guy will start moving. I will come in and put the regulator on, and then after a few minutes, that little guy will pop up and the canner will start the canning process. But I will show you that when the time comes. Okay, now the can symbol has come on, and at the top it says put regulator on. So we're going to take our regulator and put it on. Not careful not to burn yourself. And then, oh, I'm short. Make sure it's set to can. And then the 50-minute comes up. Now, the canner will finish coming all the way up to temperature. This little guy will bubble away, but then eventually here, in just a couple of minutes, he will pop up, and then the timer will officially start, and it will start counting down. And at the end, this will beep at me again, and it will have completely cooled down. It does the 1.5 hours cool time all on its own, so I don't even have to worry about it. As soon as that beep goes off, I literally just come in here and I open this bad boy up, and everything will be perfect. There won't be any siphoning, it won't be overly hot. I won't have to worry about any steam coming out. This canner does it all for you. It is totally awesome, and I absolutely love it. I could not recommend it more. Oh, there we go. It's popping up now. Is it going to pop up? It popped up some of the way, but the whole thing will pop up here in just a minute. So, and that's it. That's basically, oh, there we go. It popped all the way up. And that's basically it. That's how easy it is to use this canner. Now, I literally do nothing for the next 2 hours while this canner does its thing, and then it beeps to let me know that it's done. And then I'll show you the final product. Okay, friends, as you can see, my canner now says that it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. Turn the lever. Open it. It's still warm to the touch, but I should not have any mass amounts of steam or anything come out when I open it here. It should be pretty much good to go. Yep, it's perfect. There is my enchilada sauce. Let's get these beauties pulled out and I'll show you the final product. And here is the finished product. 6 beautiful jars of homemade enchilada sauce. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these kind of videos, please let me know down in the comments and I'll be happy to do more. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.